Brother Walfred here, and we've got Jimmy Johnson. I suppose it's only right that we've got Jock Stein here also.
Oh, undoubtedly. You know, the two names you mentioned were absolutely brilliant. Didn't see the first one, but certainly saw Jimmy. But Jock, I think, as far as I'm concerned, is really instrumental in for what this club is and how great it has been and wonderful. I remember the time when he came to my mother and father's house in Bellshill to sign me, and you know, my mother said a kind of stupid thing to him. She says, "You can do what you want with him, Mr. Stein." And sometimes I paid for that, to be quite honest with you. But marvellous man. Boys will tell you that at any given time he was the man that made this club what it is today.
And a fantastic turnout as well today to pay tribute to him.
Absolutely brilliant, because he was a magnificent man, magnificent manager, real Celtic man. The Celtic was very, very important to Jock. Great with players, absolutely different class. Mind you, if you stepped out of line with him, he didn't come across as being so great then, you know. I never did it, never bothered. And some of the rest of them will tell you about that. But he was a character.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Billy McNeil. And if we can ask former Chairman Fergus McCann to step forward. Obviously, Fergus, you were involved in the building of this building of this stadium as it is today, and the Jock Stein stand back in the mid-1990s.
Well, yes, Tony, and first I'd like to say thank you to all the supporters who've come today. It's an honour to be here, it really is, and it makes me think back. First thing I'm thinking about standing here is going all the way back, Evans, Stein and Peacock. That's where he began as a player, but he was as a player here, and he went on to greater things. And then I think about the time being here in 1996, 95, 96, we built the stadium. And of course now what it means is that going out there with Jean, his widow, who proposed opening the stand that day, that was just an enormous honour. And now, as you know, the Celtic end is now the Jock Stein stand, which that will stand hopefully for many years in his memory. It's a great thrill and it's a great honour just to be here with you, because Jock Stein has made Celtic such an outstanding example to football everywhere in what he accomplished and what he stood for. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Fergus, and it's almost time for the unveiling, and before the party heads down to get into position with the Lisbon Lions, let's hear some audio from Jock Stein. This was part of his team talk before the 1967 Scottish Cup final against Aberdeen in April of that year, and you'll hear that it's the same issues that Celtic managers face some 44 years down the line.
This is another game, no different from the last one. You know well from the season started, every game's been an important one, so let's make sure that we don't slip up with being casual, being careless and early in the game. There'll be refereeing mistakes in the game, some for you, some against you, but make sure that referees' decisions don't upset each individual style of play. Accept the decisions, good and bad, and get on with the game. This can be a year that every one of us can remember, so let's make sure that each player helps each other. Make sure if somebody's having a bad game, somebody near them helps them. So let's go now and make sure that this is another game that will add to the rest of the victories we've had, and it'll be a season we'll all remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the immortal Jock Stein, and we're going to ask our presentation party, John Gatland, John Reid, Fergus McCann and Billy McNeil, to make their way down to the Jock Stein statue, and we'll ask the Lisbon Lions to come forward as well, and also Jonathan Stein, Jock's grandson, and we will get in position. And in a few moments we will unveil this remarkable tribute to the greatest Celtic manager of all time. And you can help us out with a quick countdown. We'll start from 10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, through the storm. Hold your head under the pine, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain. Oh, your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you never
Ladies and gentlemen.